Guys, Gamer Still Lover here again with another discussion of a famous franchise I'm sure we all remember. And that franchise is, of course, Legend of Zelda! Yes, that's right. Legend of Zelda was the coolest game ever in the early 80s during the Nintendo era, but I'm not really sure about the facts of the game. So I have Mike here to help me out with this. Mike?
Yes, Zelda. What do you want to know about it?
Describe the main hero.
The main hero is called Link, believe it or not Zelda.
See, I always thought it was Zelda. I always thought when you name a game, it's because of the hero. Like
Yes.
Mario Brothers, Mario was the hero, so wouldn't Zelda be the hero? I mean, come on.
Well, I'm sure in your world, Link would be called Zelda anyway.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, I'm just, I don't know, I'm just talking about Zelda.
You're talking shit.
No, I'm not talking about Zelda.
What am I talking about talking shit on my show?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, back to the hero. You said his name was Link?
Yeah.
What kind of connection is that to the game, Link? Like, you link my heart to another? Like, what is that about?
No, that's just a name, Link. Nothing, linking hearts together.
Well, if you remember...
Penises to asses.
Okay, that was very rude.
What? I just coughed, I had to clear my throat.
If you remember, Mr. Miyamoto said that the Mario was named after a plumber that he had to deal with in his apartment. So what could the connection of the name Link be with?
Just the name that they gave this weird little guy that had pointy ears, called him Elf.
I mean, is it possible he got it from a show? A story, maybe?
Just what his mother named him when he was born. Link.
Okay, so Link is the hero, we already know that.
Yes.
What was his powers?
He had, he had a sword.
Swords are always good.
Yes. And when he had full health, they would shoot a blade out of the sword. I
That's
would consider that to be a power.
Okay.
Real sword, not the sword inside of your zipper.
What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's a sharp sword.
Don't be afraid of my cock.
A sharp sword.
Do not be afraid of my cock.
Sharp sword.
Again, you can't handle me.
Sharp sword.
He
It is what he has. Sharp sword.
He cannot handle my cock.
Sharp sword. Yes, that's what he has. He has a sharp sword.
Okay.
And it shoots blades.
Okay. We'll let that slide this time.
Okay.
But not him.
Right.
Okay, so he had a shield too, or no?
Yes, he did. But not at the beginning. He had to buy that shield. To shield himself from, people.
What kind of hero needs to buy his own shield? He's a hero, he should steal it.
Well...
He should steal it.
Heroes don't steal. They're heroes. They're supposed to do everything.
I stole my ex-lover's heart.
Right.
And he stole mine.
Right. But he's a hero.
And what am I?
And, you?
Yes, me.
I have no clue what you are.
So he had a shield, he had a sword, but I'm sure he had more than that.
Yes, he started with the sword, and then he would buy the shield to shield himself from, other things in the world, like, after he got the shield, it was focused on different outfits, different tunics.
Ooh, what colors?
He started with the green one, and then he would later get a blue one, and then a red one. Sorry, no pink.
I would prefer purple.
Oh, well, no purple too.
So, he has all these weapons. So what's he doing? I mean, what's the idea of the whole game?
He is trying to save Zelda, and that's the reason why they call it Zelda. She is being kidnapped by another vicious, not Bowser this time, but...
I hate that man.
Yes, very vicious. And
ugly lizard with a shell, spikes. Ugh.
Yeah. But this one's called Bowser. I mean, not Bowser, but...
Bowser?
Yes, I have Bowser on the brain.
Wow.
Not on something
He
else.
likes it big.
No, I don't. But it's not Bowser, it's Ganon.
Ganon, okay.
Not Canon.
So Ganon.
Yes.
Okay.
Ganon has stolen Zelda, and Link has been the one hero chosen to save her.
So that's the reason why he stole Zelda.
Because he's evil and he doesn't care. Trying to rule the world. And Zelda.
But Zelda's so rich and powerful and famous. Why couldn't she just be like, "Hey, Ganon, get the fuck out of my way"?
Because he was big and powerful and she was just a little girl.
But she's rich with power.
Rich with power.
With power.
Right.
And by power, I mean wealth. Come on, ladies. How many times you wanted to be the princess of a whole land?
Oh, man. But, yeah. She was rich with power, but she didn't have, the strong power. She was just a girl.
Are you saying girls aren't strong?
That's not what I said at all.
Yes, sure. That's exactly what you're saying. You're saying girls don't have what it takes to be macho.
Do you know what that word means?
Macho, macho, macho man. Yeah, I want to be a macho man.
Zelda. What else do you want to know about Zelda?
So he's trying to find Zelda and Ganon. What is the process of him finding these two people? What does he have to go through? Does he have to go over mountains? Does he have to swim in water? Does he have to dig through holes? What's the deal?
Oh god, not more holes. But yes, he did have a shovel and he did have to dig holes to find things, like flutes. And...
But I'm pretty sure that there's more obstacles than just trying to find the princess and Ganon. Like, okay, let's go to Mario Brothers, okay? And you said Mario Brothers 3, he had to face the little kidlings, Koopa kidlings. So, who were the bosses in the Zelda series?
The bosses in the Zelda series were, Ganon's, sub-bosses. He had
Can you name some of them?
Yeah, he had a wizard, he had, like, the dinosaur, the dragons with the different, all three heads that you'd have to take down before you kill it.
Oh, okay.
Different types of monsters in the dungeons. All kinds of skeletons in the closet.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And how long did it take you to defeat these bosses?
Well, it depends on how difficult they are. When they're at the first level, it's, it's just like that. You can just take it out. And after that, it's just, it gets a little bit harder.
Now, I've heard from sources that in the game...
Difficulty a little harder,
In the dungeons, the weapons that you find is what you use to destroy the monster.
What's that?
The weapons that you find in the dungeons is what helps you defeat the boss. Is that
yes,
true?
That's correct.
So if I found a gigantic dildo, how would
No, there was nothing like that in the game.
No dildos, huh? How about anal beads?
No. Nothing like that. It was, like bows and arrows and rafts that you can cross rivers with and, things like that. Boomerangs and stuff, no beads of anal and dildos and stuff like that.
Interesting. So if I defeat one dungeon, what do I get?
Well, you get a piece of heart. Oh, yeah. It makes you stronger. Your life gets higher, and then you save a piece of the Triforce.